We're back. It was just a shift-click bug. Anyway,
Sorry about that. My shift key got stuck.
Yeah, where were we? Anyway, I thought Manic was talking about something else that we should touch on.
Yeah.
There's an experience bar under your levels, which does absolutely nothing, except for the fact that, say I come over here and I start gathering clay, you'll notice that that bar is decreasing. That's stamina. When that runs out, anything that you're doing becomes invalid. If I let it run out while I'm getting clay, oh, there we go. You'll notice that it's not popping up messages about the clay anymore, even though I'm mining it. You cannot do anything when your stamina bar is empty. You can't get clay.
Important fact. Sorry, go ahead.
You can't get clay, can't get coal, can't get wood. You cannot PvP.
That's an important fact. Swinging your sword uses stamina. If you just run at someone swinging your sword crazily, that can be great for intimidation, but when you reach them, you'll have no stamina left, which means you can absolutely hit your opponent and you'll do no damage.
Yep, like I was just doing with my axe there.
Mm-hmm. And that means that your opponent, who, if they're smart, has been standing there and watching you come at them, now has a full stamina bar, and you have no stamina, and they can hit you, and you can't hit them, and that's bad.
That's a very bad thing to happen.
So I'm coming back with more coal.
So the nice thing about stamina is it will eventually recharge, as you've been seeing. Oh, and it's time to go get tool time, yeah. Another thing to actually mention is when you're dashing, your stamina recovers very slowly.
And that's diamond tools.
Oh!
Yeah, I have to wait a minute before I get mine, again.
Well, we've just completely bypassed,
Iron.
And we should be good on food for the rest of the match.
And that's why you leave me on brick.
Exactly.
In fact, if we can get level 34, then it becomes time to stop with brick.
That's right. In fact, that should probably happen pretty quick. Well, now that we're at diamond, let's talk a little bit about gold. What's gold used for, Manic?
Gold wins.
Gold does
It
win.
really is that simple. Gold is points.
Gold is points.
Fatality.
God. Well,
now, the most important thing to remember, and I see a lot of people making this mistake, you know how we were making slabs out of bricks and wood to deposit them so that we got more out of our so that we got more out of our resources? Don't just deposit gold ingots. You want to create them into gold. You want to craft them into gold blocks and then deposit those because again, they're worth more.
Mm-hmm.
Now, actually, go ahead and press tab. Let's see if other people have made a mistake.
Yeah, people have made a mistake.
People who have made a mistake.
So what mistake did they make?
Notice how there's 4 of us. There's 4 of us in the purple team. There's 3. Well, there you go. As you watch, there's 3 people on the green team, 3 people on the red team, and blue team is buggered right off.
Mm-hmm.
Well, blue team no longer has any chance of winning. Fun fact, and a lot of people don't realize this. One of the keys to winning Age of Minecraft, and this goes without saying, you'd think it would be incredibly obvious, but apparently not. One of the keys to Age of Minecraft is don't quit.
It's as simple as that.
It really is as simple as that. A lot of games come down to whether or not you can get your teammates to stick around. Sorry.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask you, so what's that little beeping sound, Manic? Is that in their pro strat?
That is a pro strat. Stick the keys, really. Yes. That would be me. If you hold down Shift, Alt, and Numlock, assuming you're in Windows 7, at least, I cannot speak for certain for the other versions, you can enable something called mouse keys. I hit 0, and I am mining right now. Please keep in mind, right now, my hands are behind my head.
Mm-hmm.
Clap it.
So I don't have to touch anything. The game will mine for me. Now, if I want to stop, I just hit the period, the delete key, which is on the numpad. But yeah, right now I'm mining, and I can just, let's see, scratch the back of my neck with one hand and take a sip of my drink with the other.
Mm-hmm.
And the game is just kind of doing its thing.
Cheating! Punish the cheater!
I don't think it's cheating if everybody who has Windows can do it.
Exactly. Now, Manic, let's do some team coordination. You've got all that gold that you've been mining, yeah?
Yes, I do.
Maybe.
And I have a strong mining perk, by the way. So my time is better spent mining for gold than running it back and forth.
Exactly, and since mine isn't nearly as good as his, I think it's 2 levels below, it's better for me to actually run the gold back to base.
While I just keep mining for more.
And by the
Now-
time I come back, he'll probably have close to another stack for me.
Now, one fun little fact is, I'm mining for gold right now, and gold is great. One thing that gold can do is that it can spy on other teams. Inside your spawn, above where you punch resources in to get levels, there are areas. There's an area where you can buy stuff with gold ingots. You have to have them in hand. You can't deposit them. And you can spy on other teams. You can see what other teams have for a civilization level. You can see what other teams have in terms of gold. And you can see how much food they have. So, for example, since I just gave Ulti a smack load of gold, he might seriously consider taking 1 gold ingot and determining how much gold the other teams have.
I could do this. In fact, I probably will do this.
I usually recommend once you hit the point where you've got a few spare ingots, at the very least, spy on your opponent's civilization level and gold level just to get a good idea of where you stand.
In fact, I'm going to take...
Thoughts of me?
I'm going to take 1 gold block back, and then I'm also going to take 6 ingots, because I'm going to show them all the signs up there.
All right.
So, you can also notice that what I've done here is spread all the gold out between the furnaces. Once again, that is a great way to just maximize your efficiency.
Yeah. The smelting only occurs at a fixed rate, and that is something that it's sort of a subtle little thing that you should keep in mind. By the way, once you've hit level 34, really the only reason to level further is class. So I think we're pretty much done leveling. I'm guessing that was just the remainder of the bricks that we had laying around.
Yep. And a little bit of wood.
Yeah. But yeah, see, because one of the first things I always recommend you do, if you can, is get teammates to get clay and coal and start smelting.
Yep.
Wood is an instant resource. You chop it, it's instantly in your inventory. You create slabs instantly, you deposit it instantly. Bricks take time. Gold takes time, smelting takes time. So, if you have all of your furnaces active and smelting, then it's going to take less time. Way to go, Gideon. You know what? Let's touch on that a little bit.
Yep.
If you type /chat, then you'll go to global chat, and everyone can see what you're typing. If you type /chat again, you'll go back to team chat, and only your team can see what you're typing. So, Gideon at some point typed /chat, and then Ulti just did, and yeah. So that's a thing. But yeah,
Oh,
in general,
jeez.
you want all of your furnaces going simply because you can expedite the smelting of your stuff, and well, quite frankly, that's really important because these games are timed.
Oh, yes. So, to jump away from that and back to these wonderful little signs up here, let's see how everybody's doing on gold.
Doing
Team Purple is the only one that has any gold. This is one thing we're trying to change. We're doing this video because we want competition.
yes,
It's fun. It's fun winning, but if nobody else is in any competition, well, it's not so fun
it's a little
anymore.
boring. It becomes a way to grind. It is awesome to win a lot, but seriously, go ahead and spy on civilization level.
Yeah, I just did. Red is 18. We're 38. Blue is 1 because they're all dead.
Yeah.
And green is 22. GG, guys.
That is actually really good. Oftentimes we will be level 30 plus, and every other team will be level 1 or 2 because they don't know how to level.
Let's check on
Because,
food.
Yandar on the other team, so.
Ooh, yeah, red has 43 food. Purple has
Not bad.
210, and blue has 31. While green has 0.
Well, way to get food, Blue. That's really great. Or
It
rather, it would be if you still existed.
It helped you so much. Anyway, so we've got these signs over here. You can buy some bones. Let's see how many bones you get. You get 8 bones for 1 gold.
Bones, by the way, are great for a bone meal to help your crops grow. In many maps, in fact, even this map, if you kill animals that are wandering around, if you kill cows, you can sometimes get steak, but you're more likely to get bones.
Yep.
So these are things that are freely available on the map, but if you have extra gold laying around and you don't want to mess with it, you can just buy some.
Actually, Manic, on cows, they're more likely to drop steak than bones.
Fair enough. So out of those 8 bones, I got 24 bone meal. That's not too bad, actually. Now let's get some seeds. You get 16 of those, just right off the bat. Now, we've got cow eggs, and you get 4 of those. Now, assuming every cow drops a steak, which they won't, you're gonna have a chance to have that happen, and oftentimes they won't. But, assuming they do, that's a solid 40 food, is it?
It's 10 food per.
Cooked steak.
Cooked steak. You do
cooked
have to
steak.
cook them.
Yes.
Also, I hate to cut in here, but
Oh god.
since you've been busy, I'm just gonna go ahead and run my own gold at this point. I've got
This
2
is
full
true.
stacks.
Yeah, normally I'd be running back and forth with Manic.
Yeah,
just,
well, you're doing a tutorial.
yeah.
It's cool. I'm just letting you know I'm coming back with a
Okay.
stupidly large amount of gold.
Okay, it's okay. You can just tell me I'm stupid.
How dare you? How dare you, sir.
Quick thing, guys. We need a lot more coal right now.
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
about to switch to gold.
I'm gonna do that with you just to coordinate just a
Could
little
you
bit.
kill that cow for me? Because he's like right there.
Oh, wow, I thought I
you.
actually killed him. No, apparently I just let him roam.
Okay, so I'm switching to coal right now.
Yep. But in addition to getting cow eggs, as you saw earlier, they'll also randomly spawn in the world too.
Oh, Salty, where are you?
I'm at coal right now. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some of that while I'm here.
I'm coming to coal, and I want you to look at me so that I can show people what I'm doing.
Okay, where are you? Oh, there you are.
You see what I'm doing with the running and jumping? This is actually the fastest way to get from place to place.
You will move
Running
just a bit
and
faster.
jumping is very slightly faster than just running.
Wow,
Some people will recognize this and will use this against you.
Manic, I'm just saying this. You are the knight right now. On my screen, you're inside the blocks, and you're completely black. You are the knight.
Hey, I'm not the Minecraft player this map deserves, but I'm the Minecraft player it is. I'm just saying.
Alrighty. So, how much coal do you have? Because I can run that back for
14, 15,
Yeah, let
and
me-
16 was my goal.
you. Okay, fair enough. Now, once we get back, I'm going to pass off all the resources I have to someone else, and I'm going to kill myself. Normally, that's not a good thing to do.
Yay! Oh, wait. No, you mean a game. That's a lot less fun.
Oh, also a fun glitch that sometimes happens is players will spawn without their helmets on. They have them.
I just got that with Gideon.
Yeah, I've got with them
Oh, you
too.
have coal. Well, here, have more coal.
Heavy, yeah, and have some of mine too. Boop. I need somewhere to put this gold.
Wow, okay, so now you have all of the coal forever. Actually, Ulti, if you want to come with me, I want to show you something. Once you've gotten rid of those.
Yeah, actually, let me see if I can catch up to SSGD and get in. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna just pop in the brick and the gold because I don't think we have any competition on that really.
Okay.
Not anymore, at least.
Well, not sufficient actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
not sufficient competition. I'm sure you guys are doing things on the other
Okay.
teams.
Yeah, sorry,
Ready?
that's actually a bit harsh. Sorry
Yeah.
about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
so
You all suck.
You've seen behind gold, and gold is pretty awesome. Gold is, again, the only way to spy. But there's another resource you can mine,
Yes, there
which
is.
is basically super gold, which is actually called emeralds. You can, in
Chaos
fact, mine
emeralds, to
emeralds.
be
Every
specific.
map has the ability to mine emeralds. There's a catch. Emeralds are worth about twice as much. Emeralds also tend to be in the center of the map, and therefore hotly contested. Which means your emeralds are going to wind up being in PvP Central.
Pretty much. Now,
So
nice.
if you're now, see, here's the great part. If you know for a fact that a lot of the other teams have quit out, or maybe your opponents have a person or two, and you're not that worried about PvP, mine emeralds, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Just keep in mind that you're going to need to keep an eye out. I usually tell people, especially in maps like Cube Village, where there's a lot of entrances into the mine, I usually tell people that if you're going to go and mine emeralds, go as a team.
That's
Because
right.
one person, actually, I'm going to mention this in conjunction with guarding, because sometimes you will want somebody to guard your base, so that people don't wander in and steal stuff. Xerus Prime is unusual in that your base doesn't actually have any walls. Most maps, your base has walls.
Exactly.
One person is not a deterrent. One person will not actually chase people away. But if folks see 2 or 3 people standing guard, or 2 or 3 people mining emeralds, or just 2 or 3 of your teammates in general doing something, they're going to be a lot less inclined to mess with you, because 3-on-1, you're not going to survive that.
To piggyback on that, what I've been doing while Manic was explaining that is I was parkouring up this big old rise of emerald here. In other maps, specifically ones like Village and I think Cube Village, people can parkour into your base using the walls and the trees and things like that. That is yet another reason to have guards.
Hey guys, we need to guard the ovens. Gideon, can you do that for me?
I was just in red base.
Speaking of red base, who is this coming down here?
Okay, I'm going back.
Yep, okay, well, this is the PvP I was just talking about.
Thanks for the 48 coal, red base. Thanks for the 48 coal.
And see, there's an example of why you want guards.
Because sometimes you'll get some kind of, like Gideon, who will just kind of wander in and go, you don't mind, just take stuff.
Yep.
That's the most coal I've ever gotten out of a raid.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
I'm
we're pretty much the 2 of us, and you just stole our.
actually, I think Darwood just
Okay,
dropped out.
SSGD,
actually.
I am
Yeah,
coming
Darwood
to Tardison's
dropped out,
house
so
right
it's
now.
the 2
There you
of us,
are.
and I'm with an idiot. Literally, this guy said, no, this guy said at the start, I'm going to go to another base, and we were like, yeah, this isn't PvP, and he said, yeah, f you, and he still did it anyways.
Brilliant. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's another thing to not do. Don't tell your teammates to f off. Seriously.
Yeah, remember, this game is about teamwork. I'm going to say it again because it's really, really, really important. This game is about teamwork. If you don't have teamwork going, you are going to lose. Because you will lose to a team that does have teamwork going.
Which so often happens with the case with us. We're making this because we have kind of become a little bit pro at this.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
A little bit. Okay, if you're done, I'm going to go get more emeralds.
Okie dokie. So I'm going to go run this gold back, and then, like I said earlier, I'm going to die. I'm going to see if I can show off the parkouring just a bit too. See if I can get behind our base, maybe.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and die too. By the way, we were talking about class earlier. Your class does not actually trigger until you have died. When you come back, you will respawn with the relevant items.
Yep.
But yeah, when you type /class, nothing happens right away. Don't panic. That's normal.
Okay. SSGD. Before I do that, I'm going to drop off this gold for you.
Okay, by the way, I think we have like enough resources for everything now. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
time to cook stuff. Yeah.
Also, fun fact. Hey, there's Red Base. Hey, Red.
Hello.
Hey, Red. What's up? Now, obviously, he's with us, so I'm not going to
Oh,
kill him
okay.
at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Normally,
could just kill
you
me,
would
I don't
totally
care.
want to kill that guy.
Yeah, normally.
But we happen to know him. So.
Yeah. Now, you will get the very odd match, and this is quite rare, where
There's another red person. Who's that?
that's
Yeah, you can kill him. That's the guy who tried to kill everybody and killed our
Yeah.
team. Yay!
Oh, hey, other red person.
And he's
But
dead.
like I was saying, you'll occasionally get the very rare match where people want to try to truce. If you're going to do this, the best way is probably to speak in global chat, though people may use that as an excuse to just
Yeah.
run up and kill you.
I generally do not recommend it because
Yeah.
remember, there can only be one team that wins.
Oh, hello, green person that's killing our
Vada?
friends. Vada!
Vada
Hi.
just killed me. Okay,
Oh.
Vada, it's on.
Vada died. He died for his sins.
Thank you.
He know what he did.
I know what I did.
He
Now I
knows
have
what
the
he
shield
did.
sword.
Okay, so the whole he's with us thing is now off, by the way.
Yep.
What a jerk.
Oh, at least with Vada.
Gideon started. Gideon started it.
What?
Simpsons did it. Simpsons.
I can vouch for that. Gideon is Gideon is
Oh, no.
Yes, Gideon isn't, so I'll admit that.
Someone's killing me.
Bye. Bye.
Oh no, I'm playing part of the game properly. Oh no.
Well, no, we're not getting on
Goddamn.
you for that. We're just saying you're an ass.
Oh.
These are unrelated things.
Okay, I'm stopping. I'm stopping. I caught myself a green.
That sounds like a personal problem. Anyway, back to what we were talking about, which I've completely forgotten.
Wait, look out.
Oh noes.
But yeah, never just sit back on your laurels, by the way, unless you are absolutely
Oi.
certain that you've got the victory sewn up.
Mhm.
Because you never
Stop.
know when some other team is just stashing a whole bunch of gold blocks, and comes in at the end and goes, ha ha!
This
Yoink.
is true. That has
By the way, winning this game is good for 20 core points.
Yes, it is. Now
And
that
as you've seen at the beginning of this video, that buys you more perks,
oh yes.
which makes you win more, which buys you more perks,
Pretty much.
and so on and so forth.
So
It is also worth noting that the number of core points it gets you does not change based on the length of the game. So if you're confident that you can win a 20-minute game, that is a faster way to get core points.
all right. So with that out of the way, I'm going to explain one more facet of PvP. You will get kill streaks.
Watch out. Watch
Huh?
out behind you.
Oh no.
It's a Darworth with a fishing rod in my face.
So what happened?
Ow,
What
my chest.
Vada? Where am I? Where am I, Vada? I'm not. Well, I am still on the list, but
Get out of here.
I had a wonderful little thing called a Nether Star, which turns you invisible for a little while, and
Right,
actually,
man.
in most cases, takes you out of the player list as well, briefly.
Oh, I just noticed the red guy that I killed immediately dropped.
Yeah.
Six
Yep.
times.
Sometimes that acts like demoralizing.
Yeah?
Okay, and this time I got a
So
healing
it's
fragment.
fishing you want, eh?
And by now, like half of us are just f***ing around.
Okay, it is also worth
course.
noting,
Yeah.
you look at the timer, we now have about 3 minutes left. This is generally about the time where you want to stop messing around and, okay, you know how if you go into a store and there's not much time left, they'll say, you have 15 minutes left, please take all your purchases to the front. Yeah, this is the time when I stop mining, because remember, it takes time to smelt stuff. You can go dig gold with 30 seconds left, but I hope you don't intend to do anything with it, because you're not going to have time to smelt it. So I'm coming back with half a stack of emeralds,
Oh no.
and we can probably smelt that in the remaining 2 minutes.
Yep.
Also keep in mind, one important fact to remember, most maps are not this large. Xeris Prime is an extremely expansive
It
map.
really is.
So a lot of the time, your resources are going to be closer together.
But to get back to the PvP and the kill streaks and everything, because I wasn't finished with that, we
Or now.
we also had things like that healing fragment where you saw I popped it when I fell in the lava, instant healing, and it gave me about 45 seconds of regen 1, I believe. Past that, there's things like chemical eggs, which will blind you, slow you, give you, I think, an attack boost and regen 2 for a while.
Make the Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah. Magical powder will give you...
Would you please stop, Gideon?
Magical powder will give you things like absorption hearts and regen. There's something else, I can't remember what it is, but there's a whole bunch of different kill streaks you can get out there. All of them have their own special use.
Also, there's just something interesting that just happened.
What's that?
I got kicked from the game and then got put back in Team Red, and all our levels are gone.
Huh. Interesting.
Odd.
Very interesting.
Maybe because of the limited number of people already
Actually-
in game still.
It probably resets because of the fact that you're a
There
diamond.
was no one.
You're a diamond member,
that's-
yeah?
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were diamond.
You're
But
diamond,
I
which
think
means you
because
can...
I think because nobody was on that team anymore. Because
Yeah.
we dropped
Yeah.
out.
Just resets.
So yeah, diamond members can join in the middle of a match, but rejoining in the middle of a match will put you on like the lowest numbered team.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
if there's
it's
nobody
like
on
the
Team
least
Blue
populated team.
or Team Red, it'll pop you back on there. Anyway, guys, since we've got 30 seconds, let's go ahead and wrap this up. I want to thank everybody that watches this for taking the time to actually click in here and learn how to play the game. We hope to see you in here in the future and really just,
Yeah, start playing Age of Minecraft. It's pretty awesome.
yeah,
Oh, and
kick her out.
just real quick.
I got
More
it.
gold.
Chaos
Just saying.
control.
Bye, Vada.
And after this tutorial, I don't want to live. Lava bath.
Actually,
And with that, as I die, Lucha out!
Good job.
Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
So I ran up to Vada
We
with an
totally
emerald
should
and
have
started
not
doing
cut
chaos
then,
control.
so that we could have gotten Why Can't We Be Friends as the end.